Goldrush Rally 2022. So this is the first look. I wanted to show you guys some of the cars that are going to be going on the rally. We're here in Las Vegas at the Encore, and we're getting started. Today is registration day, so everyone's getting paperwork, goodie bags, but I just wanted to give you guys a really quick look, kind of just do a one take and walk around, show you guys all the cars on the rally, because just like every year on Goldrush, they've got some incredible things here. The first thing I want to show you is the Bad Girl Explorer right here. We finally put a Ford emblem on it. Range Rover, that's by the Elephant Corporation. They come every single year and have some variant of a Range Rover fast thing. And we got some lights up in this girl. That's pretty cool. So this is supposedly one of 3 Black Series that are going to be on this rally. And we've also got a 570, we've got a Huracan, another Huracan, that's a Perfomante. I do have to show you something on that Huracan Perfomante right there. Come over here. So this Huracan Perfomante, I just helped the owners with a little bit of arts and crafts to get the car ready to really go. If you look under here, folks, we did a little bit of arts and crafts with some gaffer's tape. Basically what happened with this car was the front lift sensor. It's a little box about that big. That's what we just secured in place. The gaffer's tape is the mount that thing needs to function because a replacement part for that is somewhere in Italy and it's not coming anytime soon. R8 here, and that is probably the single largest wing I've ever seen on an R8. Personally for me, like, I really have a soft spot for the first gens, even though I know they're not as fast as the new ones. But this is a really, really cool car. This is so fucking cool. So this is Trevin's FF. He's Team Sway, that's his company. There's just so many things to talk about on this car that are so cool. I mean, first, you've got the giant Sway logo that's right there. The wrap is very, very cool. And these HREs, I saw them on an Aventador once, and I even remember, I think it was The Drive or like some automotive publication did a post saying just like, these are questionable wheels that are on a Aventador, but I thought they looked rad. I thought they looked like, you know, in the spirit of, you know, some of the older like race cars from Formula 1 and all that. But he's even got like, you know, his own custom center caps, the louvers. There's just so many extra things on here that are cool. I'm curious though, I want to ask him later how this holds up. I think that'll be okay, I think. The main thing I'm really wondering about with this is going to be the windows. So either way, we'll follow up with him later about that, but keep coming around the car, you gotta see the rest of this thing. It's got the giant stripe across the hood, which I'm forgetting the name of from Ferrari, but it looks awesome. And then you've got this giant, I don't even know, I wonder what car this came with. But you've got, you know, rigid lights, an entire front bumper, like a ram bar essentially. And it's good. This is the car I wanted to see the most on this rally, because this has, on the left, it's just black, it's a 720 on Largo, but on the other side, it's got the livery that was on Paul Walker's Supra in the first Fast and Furious. You already don't see many 720 and Largos to begin with. The only other one I've seen ever in person was Team Loan Sharks way back when. But this is just such a cool design, such a cool livery. Over here we've got more Mercedes, we've got Black Series. This is a Team Loan Shark car. Then we have another Black Series, which is also Team Loan Shark. Chris went all out on this rally. He's got a lot of high dollar cars on this rally, and he's also a fellow Mercedes brother. He's got an old CL65 that used to be his daily, and he keeps that. That's his cream puff. We've got Rachel's car, beautiful style of the Need for Speed Underground 2 350Z. One of the things I love about doing this wrap on her car, and it was kind of a spur of the moment last minute idea, but we thought it would be cool to twin with my S65. In Need for Speed Underground 2, the character that had the 350Z that everybody remembers from the game, her name was Rachel. So it's very fitting that it's on this car. But if you take a look around here, Blake, you can see the actual rest of the car. We did the wheels in gold, we have powder coated black center caps. Obviously the wrap's on here. Dante Wraps did an incredible job. I really love the way it turned out. You'll see on this rally, like, there's a theme of really high horsepower cars, but that are also practical. And there's 2 cars I think of that do that really, really well. The Mercedes cars, like, you know, the Black Series, but the other one are the FFs. Like, these cars are phenomenal for stuff like Goldrush because you've got all the space in the world, but it's also fast and sounds good. There are so many things from my childhood here that are just going ding, 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 ding. I mean, you got Back to the Future. Blake said it already, but I guess this is an MTV style rap. But dude, I mean, Garfield, Smurfs, I mean, E.T. So this is a Huracan STO, and it's got a custom livery on it just for this rally. It's rare when you see this done, but it's always cool when you see it. So you've got, you know, Las Vegas, Scottsdale, you know, Santa Fe, but it's really cool to see this wrap. This is a Gt2 Rs, and it's got a custom wrap for Goldrush as well. On video here, I know when you guys look at this stuff, it's like, oh, another cool wrap. But when you see this stuff in person, it's always cool to just see how much detail, how much time was really spent to make this stuff. Now coming back this way now, this R8 is f***ing wide. It's one of the race car body kits for Audi R8. I don't know if it's an IMSA car or like what body kit this is. And it's f***ing nuts. This must be the only cool car in South Dakota. Like what other cars are from South Dakota that look like this? And you know, like you can't see it so much on video right now, but here, I'll show you. Like give me the camera real quick. Like look at this. If you could see, folks, those wheels, they sit out from the rest of the car. So when we're rolling down the road, we get to see the tires moving at all times. That's nuts. So let's keep going here. We can take a look at some of the other cars. We got the Ferraris. We always gotta have Ferraris on gold. So we have Fred's 458 Speciales. This thing is beautiful. If I wore a hat, I would take my hat off to these guys because they're nuts. And they're gonna drive a Cobra for basically like 1,500, 2,000 miles, whatever this rally is. That's gonna suck. I hope they have ear protection. But it's still cool to see it on the rally. We got another STO. Huracans are always a constant on Goldrush nowadays because they look good, they sound good, they're fast, and they're reliable. So now we'll go over here. Hi, Jack.
Like our office in the city.
Greetings.
It's 18 miles from the city.
So this is Jack, by the way. So you are bringing this. This is your first rally, isn't it?
First rally, first Goldrush, first rally, first for everything.
Yeah, he's in for quite the shock.
Oh yeah.
So could you tell me a little bit about your R8 now?
Yeah, we were really trying to strategize, like, okay, how do we at least like fit in and not be completely invisible to all these like crazy other cars? Because I'm not gonna lie, as nice as an R8 is, it's nothing crazy compared to like SVs and other Aventadors and stuff out here. So I was browsing through and I was like, you know what? No one's ever taken the VW Huracan, which is kind of a Volkswagen. I don't know how to describe it, but it's kind of a thing in their community that they did based on the mid-90s cars, and no one's taken it to the level of doing it to a supercar. So I was like, let's do it. An R8's perfect. It's technically in the Volkswagen family. I'm down badging, and then we even like got extra panels like the blades and stuff, fully all different colors. So that's like kind of the whole overall thing. And yeah, we're just team down the clown out here.
Down.
You got the shoes to match too. I just noticed those.
Oh, yeah.
That's legit.
Yeah, I'm jealous. Like, those are awesome. But you know, it's so funny. Like this just works.
It just looks more OEM than you would think.
Yeah, I mean, that fits better than the Audi badges.
Kinda, not gonna lie.
I love the white wheels you did on the car. I love What exhaust do you have on this thing?
It's a fully custom titanium exhaust.
Okay.
So there's a little cool detail that. Let me try and get my phone light in there. See if you could get it, because it's like way in the vents. So yeah, it's got Ultramotive, my brand.
Oh, I see
blacked on there in there. I had a set of BBS wheels, but they were bronze. Bronze looked really dirty on all these bright colors, so we had to go with the white wheels. The Teenies too. If you guys know me, you know I'm into my JDM stuff as well. So you know the Volks, the Volks on the Volkswagen. That's what we had to do.
It's gonna be good to see this rolling down on the rally because of all the cars here. I mean, there's some cool ones here, but part of, like, to me anyway, with Goldrush, like the rap, unless you've got fuck you money and you're bringing something nobody's got, you know, the rap game is just a necessity.
It's the true spirit. It's having that like school spirit, you know what I mean, a part of the family. So I appreciate it.
And now we can't hear anything because V12.
It makes me miss my Mercy so bad. This car, I think Blake and I, like, you know how we've always made the joke, Blake, that the S65 is just like a constant? It's always around whether you see it or not. This damn FF. I don't think I've done anything in Florida, car show-wise, that I didn't see this car. I've seen it at every Supercar Saturday. I saw it at every Las Olas event. And the only reason I know is because of these lights. Ever since I saw these lights in this car, I took note of it. And there wasn't one event we did down in Florida on Savage Garage that this car was not there. And it's so cool to see it again. Now, for those who are watching and are looking at the side of your eye going, oh my gosh, is that a Project 8? Yes. These do not get enough love, but this is a very, very rare Jag. It's a Project 8. These things are super cool, and this is wild. Wow, like this is not just a stock Project 8 either. Now this car belongs to one of our dear friends, Nick. Nick's gonna be riding with Claire on this rally, and all the writing that's on here, like you might be wondering, like, what's it from? Is it some designer thing? Like, what is it? The short story is many years ago, Nick had a very traumatic accident where he suffered brain damage. And one of the things he had to do was relearn how to write. And all of these scribbles, these were him relearning how to write in the hospital. So this was all stuff that he wrote, and you know, I assume that paperwork stuff got saved from the hospital, and he translated that onto this rap. So this is really, really cool because this rap, it means something. It's got a story behind it. This, I think, is one of my favorite cars. You follow a lot of Mercedes pages like I do. You've probably seen this car before on Instagram, but this is a Brabus S-Class, like the new S580. Put it to you this way, if I didn't have my S65 or any of my other S-Classes, I'd buy one of these and do this thing. It looks like somebody went into Photoshop and just started clicking different parts of the grill and went black, 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 black. Everything is blacked out. It looks so good. I wonder what the price on a Brabus kit is for this car. If you know, comment below. But whoever did, hats off to you, sir. You've got a really cool car. And finally, some of the last few cars here you guys can see. Turbo S. And then this car right here, this is the car that VinWiki's going. So Arnie and Ed Bolian, they're taking this car, and you can't go wrong going in an R8 for Goldrush Rally. Like, they look good, they sound good, and they're reliable. So we're almost done here. One of the last things I'll mention here, we got a Black Series. We talked about these things already. Great rally car. But the thing is, and Blake, I think you're on the same page as me. We've seen these, but we haven't seen them moving yet. Like, the only one I've seen rolling down the road was the Triple F Collections car, like a while back. So it'll be cool to see what this looks like rolling down the road, and especially when we put all the Mercedes together, because that's coming up. So anyway, last thing I'll mention with you guys here, we got an M2 that, knowing M2 owners, this thing is probably way faster than it should be, and will probably dust everything that's here, but we're not going to talk about it because of this shirt. And the last thing we'll mention is this just showed up. You got to realize something. Gumball 3000 ended, today is the 9th, right? So today's the 9th. Gumball ended, I think, on the 3rd, and it ended in Miami. We're in Vegas right now. So I don't know if he just hauled ass to get here, or it was transported, but this thing is fresh off a Gumball. I mean, shit, it's still got all the Gumball stickers on it. One thing I will say, Gumball, that they always do very, very well is I love the reflective stickers that they do. At some point, Blake, we gotta do a wrap like this, or just decals like this, because this shit, I have to say, the numbers, like, that looks awesome. Gumball Rally, it's definitely a bucket list item. You know, not gonna lie, don't have the bankroll just yet to do that, but you know, one day you'll definitely see it on this channel. But with that being said, folks, I hope you enjoyed this little bit of a walk around. You're probably watching this going, well, where are the other cars? Like, you know, where is your S65? It's coming. We have a couple things we're buttoning up on it before it gets to put all the stickers on and all that. So you'll see it soon here, but I did want to just show you a quick walk around of all the cars, because Goldrush every single year has a rap for having some of the craziest cars, the craziest raps, and overall just having some of the most insane ideas that have ended up on a high dollar figure vehicle. It's one thing to see these cars online on Instagram, it's a whole nother thing to see them in person, rolling down the road, and not to mention all together. So with that being said, subscribe if you haven't already, comment below if you're excited to see Goldrush content, because I sure am excited to put it out. And with all that, I'll see you in the next one.